All right. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to carry out a chi-square goodness of fit on SPSS, and it's really easy. I'm going to use this variable right here. It says, which type of book do you read most often? And participants could select fiction and nonfiction. This is for leisure. And we can hypothesize that they would read more fiction, right? The null hypothesis would be that people are equally likely to prefer fiction or nonfiction, which would mean a proportion of 0.5 for each, right? And we could have a non-directional one, which would be that there's a difference in proportions, or what we're going to do is hypothesize that more people will read fiction more frequently, right? So to carry this out, we select Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogs, and chi-square. Okay. Next, we're going to put our variable. So remember, we can right click and select display variable name so we can see it better, fiction versus nonfiction. We put it in the test variable list, right? So by default, SPSS is just going to test a null hypothesis that all the categories are equal. So if there are two categories, it will be 50% in each one. You could also select a specific hypothesis, a specific value range, right? The SPSS gets it from the data. There are two categories, so predict 0.5, 0.5. That's all you need to do. You really just need to put your variable into the test variable list field and then select OK. All right. Let me get a new share so you can see the output. There we go. So here's the output. First, you can see right here, which type of book do you read most often? That's our variable. We can have the observed number of people and the expected. The expected is based on the null hypothesis of, in this case, 50% in each of the two categories. So the expected is 101.5 for both, right? And then we can see actually, as predicted, a lot more people read fiction more often, right? Then you go down to the test statistic. This is just your chi-square value. And we can see we get a chi-square equals 37.29, degrees of freedom equal 1, and a p-value is less than 0.001, okay? So as predicted, more people read fiction most frequently, comma, chi-square, degrees of freedom equal 1, equals 37.29, p less than 0.001. And that's about it. That's that easy.